I came down to Fontana so that way I can get do my orientation and everything. I did it for 2 days, and now I was kind of just waiting on the hiring process, like what was gonna happen, or if they was gonna hire me on or whatnot. And a lot of people got hired yesterday. They got their driver code and they got their trainer yesterday, and I guess it just took a little process for most of our things to go through. But long story short, they just called me, woke me up out my sleep. That's why I look like this. I look crazy. But yeah, they called and they said that everything looks good and they hired me on. So right now I'm just waiting. I thought I'd do my first video right now. Not sure as to when I'm gonna post it. Excuse me. Not sure as to when I'm gonna post it, man. I just wanted to kind of get it started. I'm still kind of in shock a little bit that I got hired. And it's not that I got hired. It's more so I have things in my background that could possibly deter a company to wanting to hire me. As far as felonies and stuff like that. Well, not felonies. I have a felony from back in 2015 that always seems to get in the way, but it just, well, not saying, let me not say that. I don't want to put that out there. It don't get in the way. It slows things down for me. It don't get in the way as far as like stopping anything. It just always slows the process down. And I'm just glad that I was able to get through as quickly as I did. To move on to the next level, I got my license back in September, and I was working with CR England, but I decided to leave over there because I just wasn't feeling the team driving, man. Like, team driving is not for me. So I left over there and I made my way, tried to get on with other companies like Swift, WesternExpress, and a few other companies that I applied to through the Driver Post app. But nobody was messing with me, man, because I didn't have no experience. I didn't have at least the 3 months experience. And then I found out that when I first got out of school and I was driving for CR England, I still never had my CDLs. I was waiting for paperwork to be filed so that way it could update in the system. So I was still currently with CR England driving on a Class C license and a permit. The only thing that what I came to the conclusion of is that the only way that I was able to even drive was the fact that my partner had to have had his CDL. He was fresh out of school too, but he didn't go through CR England. He went through another school. So I'm under the impression that he was able to obtain his, so that way it made it legal for both of us to be in the vehicle. I'm just giving CR England the benefit of the doubt that they didn't have both of us in there on permits. But yeah, so that's just the gist of it, or whatever, the update from me, man. I'll try to catch some footy of us, me and my trainer being on the road, if it's permitted, you know what I mean, if they allow it. So that way I can kind of start getting some more content. But yeah, man, we in. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm low-key excited. I wanted to talk about the orientation process, right? So Orientation was 2 days at Western Express. I came down here Wednesday. The first class was paperwork. We just did paperwork. And we did drug tests and background, and that's it. That's all we did for the first day. They gave us food. They have like food in the back of the class or the front of the class. It was like a couple noodles, little snacks here and there, and then at lunch they brought us pizza, a bunch of pizza. So we had that, and then that was pretty much the end of that day. We left, went back to the hotel. Shit, this hotel, bullshit. Not gonna lie, y'all need to figure something out, Western. I don't know what the hell y'all doing putting people in this hotel. But we in a Motel 6, and for those that know California, shit, Motel 6 or anywhere in the world that they have a Motel 6, it ain't decent. It's never decent. And I'm not even talking about nice or nice. It's not decent. You know what I mean? It's horrible. Police out here gotta watch the premises for, tweakers and prostitutes. I'm assuming. You know what I mean? Shit. Drug dealers. The police just out here. They just gotta sit out here. Motherfuckers walking through. They had to tell us at the terminal, hey, when you leave, first of all, they had to prompt us to not talk to or socialize with any of the transits that are here. That was never part of the plan anyway. So I'm pretty sure they didn't have to tell no one that. No one was looking to do any of that. Now, they had to tell us, don't feel sorry for one of them and give them your room key, you know what I mean, or you're going to get fired. Another thing that I don't think anyone, but then again, they said they wouldn't have to tell us if it didn't happen. Some people, get comfortable, asking for, things as far as like cigarettes and shit like that, getting buddy with some of these people, and then they decide like, oh, well, I'm leaving, free room, here you go, here's the key, you know what I mean, till they come stop you or whatever the case may be. Nah, that's stupid. But people do it, I guess. But anyway, so yeah. So that was that. Yeah, and that was that, man. I want to show y'all around, but you won't even get to tell from the inside. It's the outside. You know what I mean? The inside is still bull. We don't have we ain't got no microwave, no refrigerator, nothing like that. And I ain't really trying to complain. I don't want this to sound like complaints. This is just an observation. All right? That's what it is. It's an observation, not complaints. Because I'm doing just fine. It ain't like I had to stay in this hotel for weeks. I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube where they saying, oh man, Western Express brought me out, had me sitting in a hotel for 2 weeks. I ain't been able to get nothing, no trainer. I haven't been doing anything, and I gotta go home. That wasn't the case here. This was quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what I mean? So I advise people that decide to go through Western Express, probably looking to go into California or come into California to do theirs. You know what I mean? Because shit, I don't know. The process was quick. It was quick. All of excuse me, all of the trainers seem to be cool. They seem to know what they're doing. My recruiter, when he called me this morning, he was saying that, oh man, I see that you've worked at CR England and you worked there for 2.5 months, but we we kind of require you to have like 3 months and some change before you are able to go solo. So we're gonna have to put you with a trainer and this and that, which I already knew that I was going with a trainer anyway, so I wasn't tripping on that. And then he was like, yeah, it's gonna be about like 40 hours of training. And I'm like, yeah. Mind you, the instructor yesterday was telling us get everything in writing from your your recruiter. Your recruiter said you gonna make 800 while you in training. Get that, because then they have to either figure out why that dude is telling you that, or that lady is telling you that, or they might have to just hold them to that and get that to you. So that's a note for you guys out there, man. Make sure y'all get everything in writing when it comes down to these recruiters, because their job is literally just to get you there. You know what I mean? They might tell you anything to get you there, and not to no fault of their own. It's just they're not in this field. I mean, they're part of the field. They're not in this field, or they're not, they don't, they probably just don't know no more. You know what I mean? They probably once knew at one point in time. I don't know what the case may be, but these motherfuckers really just be telling you shit to get you there. And then you come and you like, hey man, they told me that I only had to train for 3 days. Like, yeah, who told you that? That's how the instructor was asking, like, who told you that? And that wasn't me, because I already knew that I was gonna have to spend at least a week. But I would, my partner, he come in. I said my partner, my roommate, he got hired yesterday, but then something happened to where he came back. He came back. He was like, yeah, they said we just gonna leave in the morning. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. And then he was like, yeah, man, they told me that I have to stay with my trainer for 3 weeks. I'm like, what? 3 weeks? That's a long time. That's a long time. You know what I mean? To be on someone's truck. And a lot of these trainers, they're owner ops. They just work with CR England. And I said CR England. I hope I'm not saying that a lot throughout this. I hope I'm not doing that a lot where I keep saying CR England when I mean Western Express. And if I do, forgive me, man. This is my first video. Things will get better in time. But anyway, that's a long time to stay with a trainer with Western Express, man. It's just a long time. Or with any company, oh no, wait. See, I got mixed up. I think I was saying that a lot of the trainers are owner ops that they just work with Western Express. That's what I was saying. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit on my little dialogue. But anyway, so pretty much, that's pretty much it. Nah, it's not. I got more I want to say. But yeah, so he said get everything in writing. Now, when my recruiter told me that, he like, hey, yeah, you gonna be out there for 40 hours. You gotta do like 40 hours. I'm like, hey, can you send that over in writing? You know, could I get that in writing? Cause I just wanted to make sure that way if anybody say something, then I can just present them paperwork saying like, oh yeah, I was told that it's only gonna be 40 hours for me. He said normally it's really just performance based, but you should be good enough. He was like basically saying like the trainer is just there to see if you good enough to handle the truck on your own. So you should be good. And it's like I don't mind at all having to go beyond that 40 hours, but I don't want the trainer to try to keep me longer based off of he wants to get paid more. Now, I don't mind him saying, hey man, I don't think you're ready to go out by yourself. Let's do another week. Cool. You feel me? If that's what it happens, and like maybe, because I know how to drive it, but it might take me more than a week to really get the backing maneuvers down. If that's the case, then he's like, yeah, man, I think we need another week. You know what I mean? Cool. I'm cool with that. But to be like, we need another week after that, 3 weeks, or just right off the top, just being like, yeah, you can be with me for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, a month. Nah. Shit. I'm glad the instructor yesterday was like, man, get everything in writing. You know what I mean? So we can know what, so you can have it. He was like, you guys are too grown to not get shit in writing. Man, you absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So now I've taken heed to that, and now everything is being put in writing. And by writing, I mean emails. I'm pretty sure he meant emails. Just actual documentation of what is being said between you and your recruiter, so that way when things go south or it ain't looking how they said it was going to be looking for you, you have something that can back up what you're saying. And it's not just like you just pulling it out of thin air or whatever the case may be. You can prove like, no, this is what I was told to get here. And they can, most likely, they're going to try to work with that. Like, okay, well, maybe you are different and you are supposed to be getting, 700 instead of 600. Who knows? But they will try to work with you from what they say. You know what I mean? And they say in Western, I appreciate you just for the simple fact you working with a brother from jump, fresh out of school basically, only got 2 months experience, and you working with me. So just like the instructor said, we work with you, we mess with you, y'all mess with us, man. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna treat them like they treated me. They giving me a chance, so I'm gonna give them a chance. So when things happen, I'll give them a chance. It's like, hey man, so what's going on here and what's going on there? Versus just jumping the gun and being like, oh man, F Western. A lot of people do that, and I be seeing them online, and it's like, get your experience, buddy. That's what you gotta do. Get your experience. Then you'll make more, and you can leave. It's like, you can't go into no job and think that you about to get seniority and top pick at all of the loads and shit. All of the good things that come with the people that have shown and proved that they know what they doing in this truck. You about to get little bitty baby loads just to get your feet wet, to see how, maybe 200 miles down the road, just to, get you acquainted with moving around. You might get like 40 of those, and then they might be like, all right, here you go, here's a 1,000-mile load. You know what I mean? Because we seeing you on time with these, you're doing your proper pre-trips, post-trips, trip planning. You doing good. We messing with you. Then they might throw you a bone. But come on. In the beginning, it don't even seem realistic to pay us more or to to pay anybody more for things that they are destined to fuck up on, just to keep it plain and simple. You know what I mean? It's not logical. So keep that in mind if you decide that you want to come to come to trucking. Yeah, it's opportunity to make 100 grand a year, 150. You know what I mean? Upward to 300,000 a year. You feel me? It's possible, but all that comes with time, and that's what I'm learning. And I'm learning to enjoy the journey. And I know that's a cliche statement, but that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like that excitement or that nervousness that I had yesterday, not knowing, like, or seeing people get their driver code and, get in and not being able, and me not getting mine, and I'm nervous, like, oh man, that feeling has dissipated because I know what it is, but that was a good feeling. It was like a driving feeling, like, damn, okay, like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm going, excited almost, because, like, the body don't really know the difference between excited and, or like nervous and excited share the same feeling. They're not the same, like, emotion, but they have that same feeling within the body. The effects of those are literally like the same, like anxiety, nervousness, excitement. They all feel the exact same. You know what I mean? So the body can't really differentiate. Are you stressing right now? I mean, well, it's all stress to the body, basically. It's like, it's all stress. What are you making it though? Are you making it excitement, looking forward, or are you like nervous, scared? Oh, what's gonna happen? I don't think I'm gonna, in the negative space, or are you excited? Like, man, I can't wait to see what happened. You get what I'm saying? That's just a little some gems right there, man. But anyway, yeah. Shit. Stay positive, stay tuned, and stay ready at all times, man. Stay ready and get ready. All right, I ain't finna hit y'all with none of that bullshit ass YouTuber cliche shit. Shit. Yep. That's it for me. Peace out, YouTube. I holla.